Good morning and welcome to Hampton Downs for the 2017 Motul 6-hour race. The weather's looking fantastic, the bikes are on track qualifying, it's going to be a great day's racing. The Motul 6-hour continues to grow with 29 teams entered this year and plenty of silverware up for grabs. There are teams from Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha and Aprilia and some of the best riders in the country going for the overall win. But there's also classes for 650cc twins and 2 ladies teams, so there'll be plenty of battles going on. Team Suzuki New Zealand have qualified on pole with M1 Motorsport 2nd and Blue Crew Yamaha 3rd. The bikes are lined up on the grid for the Le Mans start, so it's time to go racing. Well, early on, and it's a super fast pace with only a few seconds between the front runners. There's plenty of battles going on right through the field. The race distance is over 800 kilometres, so there's a long way to go.
At the moment, we're in 3rd place, which is better than 4th, but obviously it's not leading.
Yeah, no, it's going good, eh? We've got a bit of a lead at the moment. Our tyres are working well and we're just pushing at a consistent pace and keeping the gap behind us pretty even.
Oh, it's interesting, we're having a few issues here and there, but hey, you're going to expect that in 6 hours, man.
Every bike has to run a transponder, that's the timing device, which records their lap times to the control room. So when they come and do a rider change, the transponder has to be changed over to the next bike.
We got off to a rough start. My teammate Al Hugi was leading the race, and then I went out and had a blocked fuel filter, so I came in after 5 laps. But I just went back out then and we fixed the bike, did 45 laps, so happy with that.
Currently running 2nd, which is good, and even after an hour and a half on the tyre, the Pirelli seems to be going really well, so we're quite happy.
We're in a bit of a battle with the other Pro Twin guys at the moment, so on the same lap and not far apart, so she's going to be an interesting last couple of hours.
Because it's an endurance race, you need to get good tyre wear through the whole duration of the race, and fuel consumption is also important. If you can minimise both of those, then you don't have to come in the pit so often. That gives you a bit of an advantage.
First time at the 6 hour, so it's all new for me, but got some experienced teammates, so they're showing me the ropes.
It's a bit of a struggle just jumping on the bike and just trying to learn it, but we're getting there, the team's going all right, everyone's putting in the effort.
It was going well, and then I had a bit of an off down the end there. We were sitting in a comfortable 2nd. I ran out of brakes basically, and I ended up at the tyre wall. I think we dropped about 9 laps, but we've worked our way back.
So this is endurance racing. You've got to go for 6 hours. The last part, of course, is rider fatigue. The riders themselves get pretty tired after about 30 minutes. They've got to do 90 minutes each minimum.
It's going pretty well. A few of them got a bit carried away in the first couple of laps and tried to win it by crashing, but that never works. Everybody seems to be enjoying it. There's some fairly tired bodies out there.
Oh, I think it's going great. We've got the best guys in the country. We've got some hot competition out there. I think the last hour of the day is going to be the one that's going to decide what's going to go on. A lot of people in the garden, we're watching some really good racing. Motul have been 100% behind the 6 hour right from the start, and I really appreciate the support.
Good turnout today. The goal for us is get more people here, and we want to see people try the products and polish bikes, so appreciate what Gary's doing with the event. It's really good, and yeah, next year the series is going to be nice.
We've had a pretty tough day actually, with a few mechanical issues, but we've got everything sorted now and everything's running smoothly, and we're putting in some long sessions.
Yeah, good. Haven't done it before, so it's all a new experience for me, but it's good fun. Good to do it with the boys, that the teammates too. So yeah, it's been a fun day.
Well, after a great day's racing, it's time to hand out the silverware. So in first place in the 650 class, Team Outrageous Pro Tune. First place in the ladies class, Twisted Sister Racing. Third place overall goes to Team Honda DNA. Second place goes to M1 Motorsport. And first place, Team Suzuki New Zealand, with riders Daniel Metham, Sloane Frost and Scott Moyer.
We managed to race the whole time and come out with the win, so we're all happy. That's what we came to do.
Yeah, it was good fun. I knew we had a couple of laps up our sleeve, but it was nice to just have a bit of a race with Al, just for fun, just for that last sort of stint.
Yep, all good. Yeah, I done the shortest amount of riding, but still bloody good. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, guys. Well done. A great win. Under scorching temperatures, 29 teams started and 27 finished. So all credit to the riders, pit crews and organisers. And a huge thanks to the sponsors for making the Motul 6 Hour such a great event. See you next year.